You have unlocked the hidden level.
Welcome back, everybody. MC here with the Hidden Level podcast, and I have my co-host with me, Fuzz Bigfoot. What's up, dude?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome on back.
That was a quick turnaround for the stream into podcast today. We have everything pre-rendered and pre-done, including Fuzzle's cam for once, so it's all good, just to reiterate, guys, we'll be reading all your messages, we'll be looking at all the stuff that you're saying, all the questions, we'll save them for later as well, but we won't be interacting with you guys directly. So let's get started with the usual. Fuzzles, what you been playing recently?
Fallout 4.
Tell me how that's going for you.
It's going very well. So I'm picking up like the same vibe whenever I first got playing Skyrim. What's really cool on a streamer's standpoint for streaming this game right now is I feel like I'm gaining the same type of viewership from Skyrim, which is very chill, very good vibe, lots of lurkers, but nonetheless still super supportive. And every day that I'm streaming Fallout, I'm gaining the same plateau that I've been gaining for the last weekish now, very quickly, more and more fast. So it's good. It's been really good. And another cool part about it is the diversity in the game and the replayability. So I'm enjoying it.
I have been enjoying your Fallout 4 streams almost as much, well, actually equally as much as your PUBG streams after I finish, because I'm not as interested into Fallout 4 as you. You tend to make a story out of it, whereas I just kind of like rush things, and I didn't really enjoy Fallout because of the way I play, rushing things. So it's all about taking your time. And I also like to go on my own in these games. I don't like to bring a companion with me. And I've noticed that you always bring like Dogmeat with you or companions like Minutemen with you at all times. So it has been a lot of fun watching your streams. And the glitches that you've been coming across are hilarious, especially
oh my goodness,
when you fell off that roof yesterday. It was hilarious, dude. You still don't know what happened there, do you?
No, because as soon as I loaded it, I did the exact same thing that I just did, and I survived. Didn't even take a single point of damage.
Yeah.
So I don't know why I died.
Yeah. You literally fell like barely any meters and died in one hit. It's ridiculous, man.
I was like, what just happened? Yeah, I was so mad.
You should do like a special sketch on your stream, or maybe on YouTube someday. Watching yourself was hilarious, because there was two Fuzzles on the screen and you were talking to each other. Imagine if you did that, but you multiplied it by 10. You had another Fuzzles and you were all talking and then another Fuzzles and then another Fuzzles, and everyone was talking to each other. That would be fucking hilarious, dude. But it was so funny. You were answering your own questions in the replay. So in the replay you were saying, how did that happen? And then in real time you were saying, I don't know how that happened. you were practically talking to yourself. It was so funny, man. That is definitely something that should have been I hope someone clipped that. But yeah, man, Fallout 4 has been awesome for you, and you have a very good time of day to stream it too. For you, like, I mean, it's late in the evening for me, but it's like 12 o'clock for you?
I've actually found that my numbers increase later in the day, but I can't stream later in the day.
How come you can't stream later?
My brother works during the day, and we go to the gym together. Around like 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
And yeah.
So you have a schedule, a life to do. You have a life to live.
I have a life.
Exactly, and streamers need a life
too. I have a life.
Yeah. And sure, if you look at lots of streamers out there like CoCarnage, Tim the Tatman, Sacriel, they do 4 hours. And then that's it. They do their 4 hours and that's it. Now Tim and Co, they come back for another 4 hours later on in the evening, but they still only do their 4 hours. They don't do 8-hour streams all in one go. And the only reason why I do it is because I'm so used to it. Working from like 7 a.m. to say 6 or 7 p.m. in the evenings in retail just got me so used to just working long days, and you're just working non-stop. I know you did that too in your job. But retail is of course one of those things where your mind is like, you're bored shitless if you don't have any customers, and you have to make things to do. So that's what I do in my game. I make jobs to do in the game so that I can actually prolong the day, if you get me. So yeah. Have you been playing anything else? Any more Stardew Valley coming up for you, or are you kind of moved away from that?
I mean, I want to continue Stardew, but as of right now, I'm just now starting a new follow playthrough actually.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Oh, really? You're starting a new one?
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's
gonna be
everyone keeps popping in and is like, Puzzles, are you playing survival? Are you playing survival? Puzzles, survival. I was like, you know what? Fine, we're gonna do survival.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
So I was like, and instead of just like bumping up the difficulty to survival, I want to start over.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
instead of just waiting and just kind of prolonging the inevitable, I just want to do it.
Just get it done, and I mean, it's going to take you months to finish it now. So that could be your October game, pretty much. Survival Fallout. So it looks like it'll last you a while. And the one thing I would say about that is I hate survival in those games because I'd be looking at the chat and I'm dead and I don't even know it until I look back at the screen. It's so funny. You have to have that good balance.
It'll be interesting, because like I started on it, and right before we left the sanctuary, like the very first town that you go to meet Codsworth, I'm like, all right guys, well, let's go and save it, and I press escape, and the save thing is not there. It's like, this is gonna be hard to get used to.
Oh yes. You can't like save your progress or anything. It's all one run, isn't it?
Exactly.
You have no extra save files. That's interesting, man. And it's hardcore. You die, you're dead, right? That's it.
No. So
okay.
basically, the only way to save is by sleeping.
Okay.
In a bed.
Okay.
And now you also have to worry about hunger and thirst.
Okay, so you're babysitting a little bit.
Yep. You also have to think about exhaustion. You can't stay awake for a long time.
Okay.
Or else you'll start to get sick.
Okay.
I think you can be poisoned. Like, there's lots of things that now like affect you greatly. So it's just going to be interesting now diving further into this.
That is pretty cool. I mean, that is what I'm doing in Skyrim, actually. I'm trying my best to sleep at nighttime, get rest, as if I was playing survival. There is no survival option in that game, is there?
There is a mod that you can download if you're... Yep.
I should look into that.
I forgot what it's called, but it basically... I think you could play that mod on any difficulty. But yeah, in Skyrim, I think you could now think about thirst and hunger and sleep and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's cool. So I finally fixed my Skyrim issue, and after saying I wouldn't go back to Skyrim again, I gave it a go, and I loved it. I absolutely loved streaming Skyrim again, and yeah, controller. So it was May when I decided that I wouldn't stream Skyrim anymore because I kept getting that ghost cursor. I tried all the Nexus mods. It wasn't working for me for some reason, and then I turned on my Skyrim again, and it wouldn't let me use my mouse and keyboard. I was like, what's up? My controller. And then I said, oh yeah. And then that's it. I've been using it ever since. And not only have I been able to use my controller to play the game without a ghost cursor, I've also managed to enjoy the game at a more slow pace, because I mentioned before, I like to go through things very quickly. But in Skyrim, I like to just like take my time, hunt my enemies or hunt like animals or whatever, and make a story out of it. So it's I have a good balance. I'm enjoying it, and it's nice and relaxing for the morning part of the stream. So it's pretty cool. And
good.
What about PUBG for you? Are you going to be playing it? Are you going to be streaming it anymore?
You know, I'm probably gonna play it if I have time. I haven't played it since I last streamed it. I just don't ever play it anymore. I don't feel like I have time much for it anymore offline. But one thing that I'm not going to do is stream it anymore until I have like a beefier PC that can actually like handle PUBG and not have to worry about streaming and PUBG at the same time, because my PC just gets eaten alive whenever I do that.
Yeah.
And you also see the huge effects in the actual game whenever you play. Like when I play offline, I don't drop a single frame under like 80. It's buttery smooth.
Yeah.
And the second that I stream it, it's like down to like 29, 30, 31. And I'm like, dude, this is hard. Like, you can't outplay people when you have low frame rate like that.
Especially with the stupid desync in that game. And then you have, you were saying that you like get like 8 to 10 kills in a single match offline, but on stream you're like 2 to 4 kills because of of all these issues. Especially not even, and that's mainly because you can't see the opponents if it's all pixelated and if they're miles away.
It's not pixelated. It's just like when like just trying to get my cursor on their head, that's the hard part.
Okay, because you're framing around.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like it's just so it's not as smooth.
It's not smooth. Interesting, because I've been playing PUBG a little bit, and I love the looting in this game. It's such a cool game for looting, and the only thing I wish they had in that game was like noob servers, where you have, if you don't have a win or if you've less than 80 hours of the game or something like that, you can join a special server, and it's for newer players, because I'm going up against people who have all the techniques, they know the map, they've been playing for months before me, and nine times out of 10 I land, I'm dead. And I know that's happening a lot for streamers recently too, but...
Well, here's what I can suggest to you. Custom servers.
Okay.
You can make your own custom server.
Okay.
And invite people that you know, or people from this, people like your viewers, or whatever the hell.
Okay.
Custom servers is definitely something you can do, and you can actually customize the hell out of it too. So, I think they mentioned something about partnered streamers having rights for custom servers.
Oh, really?
So you can probably try and,
get that set up.
Throw a little birdie their way and see if that works.
That's cool, man. I'll definitely do that.
Yeah, I hope that's... I'm pretty sure that's what I heard.
Even if it's not, I'll still try my best anyway. And the lead developer's Irish, so I'll be like, top of the morning, Chilladdy. I'm Irish too, bye.
There you go.
Give me my server.
Like, hey, I have over 30,000 followers, dude. Can I have a custom server, please?
Exactly, man.
Just don't look at my my consistency viewer.
Yeah, don't look at the view count. Just look at the follower count, please.
Look at the follower count.
Because I ain't getting the
thousands. Look at the little check mark.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at the little check mark.
Look at the stuff that I want you to see. But when it comes to PUBG, I love the looting, as I say. And one thing I try to do is I try to go to like smaller towns and villages to try and loot there, and then move across to the bigger places and get into fights just to build myself up. And it's just so funny how many times I've died to like stupid things, like falling off my bike, driving into something, or even something stupid like I was running across the bridge and I was trying to bridge camp, but I was facing the wrong direction, and someone just like came up behind me and just went boom. What an idiot! I was facing the wrong way.
Nice.
Yeah. So I learned a lot from streamers. Go on.
Speaking of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, like this transition. Speaking of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, have you heard about that recent huge incident that happened live on Twitch with the biggest YouTuber of all?
Tell me about it. Oh yes, Jesus, we're actually going to be talking about that. Yeah. What you think about that?
Oh, I jumped on that topic as soon as it came up in my stream. I love the topic. It was a good topic. Mm-hmm. It's something that everyone can learn from, and or just it's a huge reminder not to screw up. You know what I mean?
And did you see the look on his face when he said it? He was like,
total regret.
Oh shit.
Total regret.
What the fuck did I just say?
Like, I'll tell you this right now. When it happened, he looked like he was just going through the motions as if he was playing offline with his friends. Until he realized that he was live. in
front of hundreds or tens of thousands of people, and it's as if he had said that like normally.
Oh man!
Every single day, man.
Oh god.
So anyway, PewDiePie is an idiot, and it's a pity that he's doing so much of this crap, because of course you can't get paid on YouTube anymore if you do anything that's violence in your videos. Even Destiny YouTubers can't even make money anymore. Did you see the subscription program that YouTube have brought in now to get YouTubers money? It's called sponsorship, and if you go to the page to pay for it, it looks exactly like Twitch subscription. It's so funny. It's the same price, $4.99. I don't know how much YouTube take, but you pay sponsorship to the streamer or to the what you call it, YouTuber, and that's now the best way to make money. But you have to stream. You have to be part of YouTube's gaming in order to do that, and it's just to counteract all this adpocalypse shit, because Destiny streamers, as I mentioned, if you put Destiny in your title, you won't be you'll be demonetized. If you put it in your tags, you'll be demonetized. You can't cover Destiny and get paid at the moment from YouTube or from ads. So it's like a simple case of this is a new way of YouTubers getting paid. Did you hear about that?
No.
Didn't hear about the subscription or the sponsorship program on YouTube. Yeah.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah, so they're trying their best to be like Twitch, and they even look like Twitch when you get into the subscription area. But yeah, it is absolutely crazy, man. But any other opinions on PewDiePie saying that stupid word on his Twitch stream?
No, not if anybody wants to talk about it.
Pop it into chat, guys. What's your opinion on what PewDiePie did? And his apology was alright. I mean, he did hit the note that he is sorry for it and he doesn't make any excuses. The damage is already done for YouTubers and for just content creators in general. And I believe if I was a YouTuber and I was focusing on YouTube instead of Twitch, if I was in the same business as him, I would like to see him go out of business because he's fecking up my paycheck at the end of the month, you know? Would you like to see him go out of business yourself if you were in a position like that?
Honestly, I still like the guy. I don't think he's
malicious.
Obviously, he didn't mean it.
No, he's not racist.
He just rolled right off the end of the tongue, like as if it was just another normal day offline with his friends.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's the language that he uses. But you definitely have to bite your tongue whenever you stream. Like, you have to be conscious of it all the time. I don't know. It's not. I don't know. I think he definitely deserves some sort of repercussion. Obviously, some sort of blowback. That, hey, because for example, put yourself in the position of a company that sponsors him or pays him to do something, right? Or is a partner with him. Do you really want to stay partnered with somebody who drops that language live on stream?
Exactly.
Absolutely not. So, do I want him to go out of business? No. I think some of his videos are hilarious.
Really?
Do I think he deserves some sort of repercussion? Absolutely. If I was one of these companies partnered with him, I would definitely be thinking, shit, I don't know if I want to stay with this guy or not. This is like the third strike now.
And it makes it okay for kids to be toxic in chat in games and stuff like that. Now, I mute
it does
everyone.
not make it okay.
Well, it makes them feel like it's okay because their hero is after saying all these words on a live stream. So I see a lot of people come into the stream recently and they're really like toxic and stuff like that, and it's been happening a lot more recently than ever before. And I'm not saying it's just PewDiePie, it's just the online community has a lot more openness about its toxicity these days. I find the mod team have even asked me where are they all coming from. Like it's been happening so often. Now this time of year we usually get more trolls than normal because it's school time and it's October, so all the fucking all the werewolves are up because it's going to be full moon soon. But apart from that, like it's just very high increase in trolling recently. Do you have a few trolls recently as well? A few extras?
I mean, I guess you can call them trolls. They're really, really, really poor excuses for trolls if you would call them that. I wouldn't title them troll if I mean, I know what we're talking about, but I wouldn't put them in the same category as trolls. I would just call them idiots.
Yeah, idiots, brain deads,
trolls. I respect a good troll. And I still have yet to come across a good one as of lately.
Yeah, it has been.
I'm not challenging you guys. I'm just saying, it's either if you are not a good troll in my eyes, you're an idiot in my eyes. Don't
Although there is one. Don't
play games with me. I'm just kidding.
There is one good troll that hangs out in our community, and the reason why he's a good troll is because he feckin' doesn't do anything stupid enough to get banned. He doesn't go to that last limit. So that's why he's a little bit smarter than the rest of them, unfortunately. But it's okay. I mean, we can put up with these. We can work with them as we say as streamers. Let me see now. Is there anything else? So, PUBG, Fallout 4. I mentioned Skyrim, and I've been playing No Man's Sky and Rocket League as normal. Any games you have coming up in October? Again, I know I've asked you this already. That you're set in stone, definitely playing alongside Fallout 4, or is it just going to be Fallout 4 for October for you?
I'm not quite sure. I literally just broke off from Stardew over the last like 8 days to play Fallout. I've been seeing improvements in the stream. I've been seeing a different audience, and I'm enjoying it quite a bit. So we'll see what happens at Stardew. But as far as games that I look forward to in Fallout, I do have some scary games lined up. I think we talked about this last time.
Yeah, we talked about
But
this.
again, we
two
have...
times, actually.
Never mind then.
Yeah, I actually think I probably know your list.
Do you?
Outlast 2 is one of them.
No.
Anyway. No, you're not gonna play Outlast 2 in Halloween.
Yeah.
And I don't
Oh, yeah?
remember the rest of them.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, do you remember my ones? Observer, Alien Isolation, Outlast.
I remember yours.
Oh yes,
Barbie's Dream House, Barbie's Magical Island, Barbie rides a pony. Apparently, a very scary one.
Barbie and her sister's puppy rescue.
Yeah, Barbie dresses Barbie. With Barbie
dress up. Oh god.
I still hate that thing's on my receipt.
Yeah, dude, you bought that game.
That thing is on my.
You bought that
on
game
my You can look at my transaction history and you'll see that Puzzles bought Barbie, and then gifted it to a friend.
And it doesn't say who, so I'm scot free, you know. There was something else.
You're right. You are scot free. You're Irish.
Scot free, boy. My next one for you, dude, is 6K bitrate. You've been streaming high bitrate recently, dude.
Yes, 6K, nothing less, and I haven't dropped a single frame since.
Nice. So it was an outdoor problem. They had to fix the cable, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
So basically, there is a internet box somewhere in this neighborhood, and they tested the connection from the box right outside the house to the actual jack inside the room. And they're like, well, everything seems fine there, so let's go and test the connection from your guys' house to the actual internet box.
Okay.
And they found that there was an issue with that, so they fixed it.
That's cool.
And then the guy was like, here, try this Ethernet cable. And then, boom, I went from having like 9 megabytes download speed to like 360.
Poof. And do you know how they fixed it? You weren't there to watch them fix it, were you?
I didn't see them fix it.
I've always interested in that, because we had the same problem. Similar problem, and I just love to know how they fixed those things, because they obviously can't fix the whole wire, so maybe they did just fix the connector at the end or whatever. If you have a copper wire in your internet, if it turns green, it's just wear and tear, of course, for
corroded.
Years. Corroded, exactly. So they have to change the tip of it, and that's it. So that's usually how they fixed our one, actually. And so we both had internet. We both moved. We both had internet trouble. We're both up and running now, and things are looking up and up for both of us.
This brought to you by Vodcast.
We love you.
Can't live stream? Why not Vodcast? Thanks, man.
We love you. Right. So next one. We mentioned games that you will be playing, games that you aren't playing. I noticed something I wanted to tell you about. I'm going to go through my games list and see what have I been playing. Oh, yeah. Stellaris. You ever played that game, dude?
I've seen it, but never played it.
I put it on today. It's a very difficult game. The tutorial is massive, but it's 60% off at the moment, so I picked it up with all the DLC, and it's fantastic. I love the whole idea of it, so I'm definitely going to play that at some stage. I have too many games to play. Life is Strange Before the Storm, you haven't seen the first chapter of that, have you?
I have not played Life is Strange. That is on the list.
Yeah, you were saying that to me, actually. And then the last one is... What was it? Ever played Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes? Ever heard of it?
No.
It's a game where
I have
you have
heard of
to...
it. I've seen it.
You've seen it? So what do you think of it?
Yeah. It doesn't look enjoyable to me.
Yeah, it's very stressful, right?
It just doesn't look enjoyable, period.
Yeah. Well, I actually didn't mind it too much, but...
it seems like such a simple concept that I'm just not... I don't want to spend money on.
Yeah. Well, it's very cheap at the moment, but it's a bit more difficult than it looks. The only problem is it's stressful, and you don't want to be stressed out in stream because you're supposed to be there to be entertaining, not stressed out. And I know people go there to watch you stress over that game, but we played an hour and 40 minutes of it today, and pretty much we just... Like, you have a 30-page manual that you have to read on the other laptop while you're in the middle of fixing a bomb, and you're looking through all the pages to see which part of the bomb needs to be defused, and when you finally find it, you have to figure out how it works. So it's a pain in the ass. So
sorry, Joanna. That's me.
Oh, you fixed that very quickly. How did you fix that?
I just moved out of the way of the fan.
Oh, okay. How many fans do you have blowing at the moment? Probably 3,
like
yeah?
6.
6? How hot is it over there?
Huh? Okay. Sorry about that.
You're all good, all good. You're all good over there, right? You don't need to go or anything, do you?
No.
So how hot is it over there?
Hot. I have many fans blowing on me, and it's still hot.
When is it gonna cool down for you?
I don't know.
Hopefully soon.
In the mornings and the evenings, it's now a little bit cooler than normal, but during the day, it's still just as hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you.
Are you loving life over there? Are you loving living back home?
Yes.
Yes.
Kind of. Like, it's cheaper. I'm around my family. I've got contacts out here. But again, the heat is just a bit. 110, 105.
Yeah.
It's so much.
Yeah.
It's so much.
And I love
melting.
the heat, but I don't think I'd love that heat. That's a bit too much. And at least you have good coffee near you. I don't have that. And what else?
Come on, I'm sure Germany has good coffee.
They don't really have baristas, you see, over here.
Or maybe you just don't know how to order the coffee.
That's true. I've been ordering large cappuccinos over here, and a large cappuccino over here doesn't mean that it's large in size. It means it has an extra shot, so it costs you an extra euro to buy it. They don't have large sizes over here unless you ask for a milk cafe, which is just extra milk. So it's weird how they do it over here. So it's good. I mean, I know 2 baristas who are okay, but they're nothing like back in Ireland where you have your Starbucks and you have your Costas and stuff like that. Right, so tell me about the news that you were telling me about just before we got on here. Do you know what that is? Do you remember? You said something big about Twitch.
Yeah, we talked about it.
What is that?
PewDiePie.
Oh, that's what you wanted to talk about. Ah,
yeah.
Okay, YouTube.
Yeah.
So you're looking forward to TwitchCon?
I am. There's so many more people coming to TwitchCon this year. So many more.
Yeah.
A lot of people that did not make it last year are like coming this year, and I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I am so excited. A lot of the stream team is now coming.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, it's awesome.
So when are you coming?
It'll have to be next year. And we're going to do Gamescom and TwitchCon next year. So it'll be at least next year when I go.
Did you say Gamescom?
Gamescom, yeah. In Germany.
Never even heard of it.
You should come over to Gamescom if you get the money or whatever. If you can get the time and money. It's really
When is that?
That is August 15th, roughly. And it's over in Germany. It's awesome because it's so relaxed and chill. I know TwitchCon is probably the same, but it's all gaming, so it's not just Twitch. And fantastic show. You should definitely pop over next year if you get a chance. We have people coming from the UK to Germany for it. We're going to meet up with all of them. We have people coming from Scandinavia, so Sweden and Norway and Denmark and all those places, and Finland coming down to us. All the German people are coming as well. We're just going to do this one big massive meetup. And if anyone can't get tickets, what we're going to do is we're going to meet people outside the convention center and show them around the city, because we of course know the city a little bit better, and just show them around. It's gonna be awesome.
Okay.
So if you have the time and money.
Westwood says Gamescom is basically E3. I did not know that.
Yeah, so Gamescom is the E3 of Europe, definitely.
Okay.
Although it's a bit more relaxed. It's more like a PAX West or PAX Prime, because you have like lots of more relaxation, as I said, but you also have PUBG tournaments. The PUBG tournament that happened recently in Gamescom was massive, and this Asian guy won it. You didn't by happen to see his clip of his winning movement by any chance? You didn't see how he won? It was on Twitch. It's a clip on Twitch. Didn't see it?
No.
Okay.
Didn't see it.
So what he did was he was 1 versus, I think it was 5 people, and he had his car, and he made the car roll down the hill, and he was moving behind the car as it was rolling, popping his head out, killed 1, killed 2, killed 3, whatever. But the main kill of the day, which was awesome, was he shot this very small hole into the door of the last building where the guy was and threw a grenade through the hole. I can barely throw a grenade into a building if it has a massive window. He threw it through this little hole and blew your man up and won the whole tournament. He won like 10 grand or something for doing it. It's awesome. If I can get the clip for you, I'll send it on to DM later. And
yeah,
it's pretty popular, so I'm sure I'll find it easy enough. Some Asian guy. He streams a lot. He gets around 1,200 viewers or whatever. He's usually...
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Do you?
Yeah, so he hops out of his vehicle. He's getting lit up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in order to make his car even stop rolling, he has to shoot out the tires in it, right?
Oh, yeah, that's it. You've seen it.
Yeah, I saw it.
It's awesome, isn't
it?
it?
That was nuts. Those are pro strats right there. I can't believe those two guys cannot take him down.
Yeah, exactly.
But he was getting lit up. I don't know how he survived.
Just sheer luck and, of course, a little bit of skill, knowing where to stand, knowing how to stop his car and stuff like that. It was crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, imagine being in the middle of a firefight and the first thing you think of is, this car isn't stopping, I need to stop it now. So he shoots the wheels out. So that's awesome. Your fan is blowing again.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Lean back. So at the TwitchCon, the main event has been organized. You have the keynote speech from DJ Wheat. Were you at the keynote speech last year, by chance?
Yeah.
Some people said that DJ Wheat was like watching. What's the guy from Apple? The guy who created Apple, Steve Jobs. It was like watching Steve Jobs on stage, just DJ Wheat instead. Then you have a.
That's what it felt like.
Really, yeah, because he's supposed to be really good up on stage. Then you have the. Go on.
He's pretty inspirational.
He's a cool guy as well. He's a really, really cool guy. He wears jeans and sneakers to board meetings though, so I don't really know. I don't really know about that one. In Ireland, that's not really a good thing. You shouldn't be. You don't get the job if you arrive to an interview in jeans over here. Or not over here. Jesus, I'm gone away from Ireland now. Then we have the cosplay contest, 70 grand for the winner. Then we have the talent show. You should be doing the talent
70?
show. 70 grand, man, for.
I think last year was only like 30 or something, or 20.
Bloody hell, almost 3 times the amount. And
damn.
When it comes to the next one, we have the talent show. Then we have PJ Salton. I don't like PJ Salton. I love the idea of it, but have you ever seen PJ Salton by any chance?
I've never seen him live.
Okay, so what happens is you take 5 streamers, as far as I know it's 5, from 5 to 10 random streamers, you put them into 2 teams of 5, and you put them against each other, and they have to get as salty as possible. So the whole idea is they're supposed to try and take it seriously, even though it's not that serious. And they start shouting at each other, non-aggressive and stuff. Or actually, it's aggressive, but non-profanity, you know? And it's supposed to be really cool. So we have East versus West finals for PJ Salton. Then we have the funniest part of the whole thing, and that's the roasts. The roast part of last year was hilarious. You were at that, were you? You were at the roasts.
I only was at the roasts.
No, okay. Where they roast each other, and one of the lads was like roasting a girl for being a booby streamer, even though she's completely against booby streamers.
I definitely was not there, but sounds hilarious.
She was so salty. She should have been in PJ Salton. Then you have the streamer showdown. I actually don't know what that is. Game show for streamers. It depends on your input. Then you have the Twitch Yearly. TwitchCon comes to a close with your yearly dose of friends and feels. And then the last but not least, we have a special announcement from Twitch Studios. I can't wait to see what that is, because Twitch have already given September to us, and last year they gave us Twitch Prime. What else can they give us? Yeah, what else can they give us, man?
I don't know.
Bloody hell.
I don't know.
There's only a couple of things that I can think of that I'd like, but I don't think we talked about them last week.
TwitchTube.
Yeah.
It's basically YouTube, but for Twitch.
Well, actually, that is the most important thing I'd like to see, even though it doesn't affect a lot of people on Twitch yet. Monetized uploads, because I upload every second week onto Twitch uploads, and you get a lot of hits over here compared to YouTube, like the views on those uploads. And if they start monetizing them, oh yeah, because I still will do YouTube, but I have just brought everything into one place if they start monetizing those videos.
That would be awesome.
And there's no PewDiePie over here.
That would be cool.
Technically. So that would be very, very cool. The only other thing I could think of that Twitch might be able to give us that would be interesting would be, you know that they're doing a full software change for the whole site. Did you see that?
A what?
All of the programming for the site is being changed in the next couple of months. Did you see that? You haven't been a beta, not a beta tester?
I have not seen that, no.
Okay, so Twitch are doing a full software review to keep up with the amount of, the amount of input, or not input, influx of viewers that Twitch have these days compared to when they were infrastructurally capable to handle the amount of people of 5 years ago. And
yes.
They're changing it so that it doesn't crash the site so often, and that we actually will have certain things like dark mode. We'll have a lot of better Twitch TV features that we don't have integrated into the site already now, so we might not even need better Twitch TV in the future, and all these different things that are changing to make sure that the viewer is able to watch Twitch without the site crashing, without any issues with hosts and stuff like that. And
that should have already been resolved a long time ago.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Yeah. It's way overdue at the moment, and I mean,
it's basically like starting a lemonade stand but not having any lemonade. Like how are you going to make a website in order for you to watch some super popular events and streams, and you can't tune in because there's too many people watching?
Exactly.
Come on, dude.
Yeah. And I mean, it's going to be great for Twitch because it means we can have more traffic coming into the website now.
Absolutely.
It's going to look great for Twitch. They're going to get better deals. It's going to look great for the viewer count because people will actually be able to watch you now without crashing, and it's going to stop all those big major outbursts because I don't really get hit by this anymore because of the time of day that I stream, but you're still getting hit by Twitch outages, aren't you? Like a couple of weeks ago, you had a big Twitch outage.
There was a pretty big. I think there's been two since I moved back. Yeah,
okay. 2, and I mean it's a website that shouldn't be crashing. So unless it's something very detrimental to the website, it should not be crashing like that. So that affects your business. I mean, it affects your mood, affects your stress levels. That shouldn't be happening. And the other thing that happens, which you've noticed, and it happens to me almost every morning, you click go, and Twitch doesn't know you're streaming for about 5 minutes, and it's like, I'm constantly saying, are we up yet? Are we up yet? Are we up yet? And it just keeps going and going and going. You're not dropping any frames, and then eventually it'll just go, oh, this channel's live.
Suddenly the site is like, oh, hey, you're streaming. Yeah. And OBS is saying that I've been streaming for the last 4 minutes, dude. Where have you been?
Where you been, man? That happens to me almost every morning at this stage. And then the other two things that are happening recently, which is not Twitch's fault, but I hope they fixed them. One of them is you don't come up in my followers list a lot. I have to go into the game that you're playing to find you, because
I've been told that by many viewers.
That's happening
so many times.
Yeah,
they're like Fuzzles. It didn't say that you were live. I just clicked on your channel just to see if you were.
Yeah, that's
You're
happening.
not in my followers list. I'm like, dude, are you serious right now?
So the followers list isn't showing everyone that's live. And the other thing that happened, and it happened to you as well, because I only noticed it 2 days ago, I think it was, maybe 3. Okay, maybe 3 days ago. You weren't in the games list for a solid 10 minutes. You were second in the games list, and then all of a sudden you disappeared. And then you came back again about 10, 15 minutes later. And it's happened to me too. It's happened, the biggest person that this happened to was Shroud, because he was going up against Summit and Dr. Disrespect for PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds.
Yeah.
He disappeared off the fucking the list. And everyone was like, oh my god, Shroud went offline. But he wasn't offline. He was just literally not on the games list anymore. So that definitely needs to be fixed. You're literally disappearing off the games list for a solid 10, 15 minutes. People don't know that you're there. And that needs to be fixed too. And happening to Shroud, of course, he just lost top spot on PUBG, which is massive for him,
Yeah, that's top second, top third game being played right now on Twitch. So to lose top spot in a nearly top game, that is detrimental to
his business.
Yeah, for sure.
And he just went full time.
I actually had a very weird, strange run-in with an incident that I had with Twitch, actually. I couldn't host a particular streamer.
Did I have him? No, I didn't
Zip
have him.
Spence.
Okay, go on.
I ended my stream. I typed in host Zip Spence. This streamer cannot be hosted.
Oh.
So I go over to his channel, and I just posted his link to his channel so that everybody can go over there anyway. And he was getting hosted by people that like have like maybe 0 or 1 or 2 followers. One person had like maybe like 50 followers. That were hosting him. Like he was getting host notifications, but I couldn't host him. He's like, I don't know, man. I was like, dude, I don't know. I was able to host anybody else. I even tested. I was able to host like 2 other people that were on my followers list that day, but I could not host Zip Spence, and Zip Spence couldn't understand why I couldn't host him either.
That happened to me, but the other way around. Someone was having trouble hosting me. Do you remember? I'm talking to Joanna now, but
Like,
remember a couple of weeks ago, someone
I
tried
thought
to
it
host
had
us?
something to do with. I thought it had something to do with maybe like a mature content check being maybe marked, but he also had mature content on, so there was no problems there. So I don't know what the hell the problem was.
Very interesting. Someone came into my chat recently and said, I can't find the host for you. I don't know how to host. I can't host you. And he hosts all the time, so it's normal for him. But then he fixed it. He believe it or not, now Twitch needs to fix this themselves as well in the future. Not now. It's not that big of a deal. But Better Twitch TV fixes a lot of the small issues that Twitch have. And Better Twitch TV give you a host button underneath the player that you can click to fix a problem that Twitch have with hosting in their own channel, in their own community, in their own website. So that is one of the little things. That is what the other guy had to do. He had to turn on his Better Twitch TV in order to host me, because the Twitch chat wasn't letting him do that. So
well, I've never clicked a button to host somebody ever. I've always went into my chat and typed in /host, and that's how I've always done it.
Yeah, and I do it with the button now because it's guaranteed that it'll work rather than the /. Because the / you can always spell their name wrong or any of that stuff. I always click the button. Yeah. Do you even have that button? I have 2 buttons. I have 2 host buttons, one on the left, one on the right, and you don't know which one to click because if you click the one on the left, nothing happens. If you click on the right, sometimes nothing happens, and it says go to the left one. I've actually got 2 host buttons underneath every channel that I watch.
I've never seen a host button.
Never seen a host button. Interesting. You have Better Twitch TV, right?
Yep.
Maybe go into your settings at some stage and see if it's in there. Do you have FrankerFaceZ by any chance? Did you ever hear that one? FFZ?
I've heard of it.
Okay, so Better Twitch TV, the guy who makes Better Twitch TV is working on other projects at the moment. It was in his blog, so it's going to have issues. He's going to have issues fixing bugs from now on. So FFZ came out, and it's just like Better Twitch TV, and it works with Better Twitch TV, but it's actually getting updated. So you should get FFZ if you can. It has a lot of cool emotes. It has a lot of cool features, including those host buttons I was telling you about. And the main thing about it is they work together. So you don't have to get rid of Better Twitch TV in order to get FFZ. So definitely get that for yourself if you need a little bit.
Just don't turn the host button on.
Did you get the host button?
Yeah, I found it on BTTV.
Nice
settings.
Nice.
Okay, so where do I find this button?
That'll be on my channel. So go to my channel and then click host.
I'm there.
Is it there?
Click what?
It should say it underneath host. Did you refresh?
Yep.
Okay, it should be there.
Where should I be seeing it?
Literally just underneath my webcam.
Nope.
Not there. Okay. I wonder. Maybe FFC is the reason why the host button exists? There's another thing you can do.
So, yeah, it says right here, host button. Places a host and /unhost button below the video player.
Okay.
And that's on, and I refreshed, and nothing happened. Nothing changed.
Maybe later. Maybe it'll take a couple of minutes to go through. We can refresh later, I guess. I have, as I said, I have 2 host buttons now. One of them does nothing, and the other one does work. So I don't know anything about Kylie Jenner, Joanna. So I don't know what the hell that is. Is Kylie Jenner even able to be pregnant or something? Is that it, or is she too young to be pregnant or something? But fake news. She's 20. That's okay. 20-year-olds can have babies too, you know. Thanks for the host, Fuzzles.
Hey!
So we do have a question. We have a question in chat. I know we're talking a little bit about Twitch, and we will go back to Twitch again after this question. OnLive asks a question. Any of you played Pamela? If so, what you think of it? If not, why not? Is my question to MC and Fuzzles. OnLive, I haven't played Pamela, what do you think of the game? Do you recommend it as a stream game? Have you ever played Pamela Puzzles?
I have never played Pamela. Have you played
game.
Pamela?
No, I've never played.
Pamela, Joanna?
Oh, have you ever played Pamela? I think it's a horror game. I'm not 100% sure.
Joanna says, no, I've never played Pamela. Nat, have you played Pamela?
Impied, have you played Pamela?
Hey, nobody's me. Have you played Pamela?
Yeah, nobody's me streams Pamela. So, the next thing we want to talk about is how are you enjoying September? I want to bring some positivity into the chat about Twitch and the things that you're doing that are 100% right. So, how are you finding September?
September. You're talking about September, right?
Yeah, half price subs, 50% off.
Yeah, it's been good. I have not pushed it as much as I probably should be as a partner streamer.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, you're not really looking for the money. You're looking more for the growth at the moment, right? You're not really.
I'm sorry, you cut out. What?
Oh, stupid Discord again. You're not really in it for the money anyway. You're looking for the growth at the moment. Rip my wallet, nobody's me says. Am I cutting out again?
You cut out again. Right. Same spot.
Will we switch over to the other audio? See how it works?
Let's try it again.
All right, let's try it again. You are not in it to sell out for the money. You're in it for growth.
True.
Right?
True
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
So right now I am in it for growth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And getting your name and getting the developers to see you and stuff. Did you just drop your fan?
Yes, I did.
Anyway, let me see. September, Twitch doing something awesome for all of us. And I love the fact that they have decided to increase our wages for 1 month and get us some new emote slots. And then, of course, next month, it'll go back to normal and there'll be a lot less action on Twitch when it comes to these type of things. But it's all good. We had a good month and it's getting us some extra wages in for Christmas time.
It was definitely a good run, for sure. I mean, Twitch has been very beneficial for us lately.
Yeah, Twitch has been doing great. I mean, all the team over there have been doing amazing. There's a lot of things we've been talking about that are negative, but I always like to bring something positive to the party when it comes to Twitch because they are at least trying to help us out. And
aside all the horrible things that they do and all the things that we complain about, they definitely don't get appreciated enough. No. This brought to you by Vodcast. It's been great. It has been a lot better lately.
Yeah, there is one bad thing I want to mention about Twitch though, and it's not something I don't think they'll be able to fix it until the software is updated anyway. Do you watch your view counter on stream? Or do you turn it off? Oh, you do? Okay, so
you and I are the opposite.
I love hiding it. You love watching it. Yeah. And you're not afraid of it. You're embracing it.
I'm not afraid of it at all.
Exactly. So as long as you're embracing it, then it's important to see your statistics. However, have you noticed how often it updates? At least recently, like it literally updates once every 10 seconds or maybe even 15 seconds, and you will literally drop 10 and gain 15 and then drop 9 and then it's normally it's supposed to happen every 10 minutes or maybe even 20 minutes, but now it's like whoom.
Wait.
Go on.
I've only remembered it updating like once every minute or so.
Okay, minute is fine. Maybe 2 minutes is fine. But every 15 seconds is crazy, man. It's going like whoop, 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 whoop. And it's like, it's as if you're losing 15 people. Like in your head, obviously, you know you're not. But it looks like you're losing 15 and then gaining 20. Like, so
I've
weird.
seen that. I've seen that quite a bit too.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, exactly how you just described. Like, I'll be sitting at maybe 35, and then it'll go to 36, and it'll go 23, and then it'll go 41. Wait, what?
Yeah. Where the fuck did that go?
What do you mean?
You
mean to tell me like 15 people left and then 20 people came in?
Exactly. Out of nowhere. Like, where's this consistency coming from? Excuse me. And the worst thing is, now I noticed this about your stream as well. I kind of did a little bit of watching of your stream on Wednesday just so I could give you some numbers rather than just, hearsay or whatever. You were affected by this in a positive way and in a negative way on, I think it was Wednesday. So the positive way was when you hit 41 on Wednesday. Did you stream Wednesday just in case it wasn't Wednesday? Did you stream Wednesday?
I did stream Wednesday, yeah.
Okay, so it must have been Wednesday after my stream. You had 41 viewers, and you were second in Fallout 4, and everything was going good. And then when I went into your channel, you were on 35. Everything's fine. Then you went down to like 20. I saw you on 20 in the games list. You were like in 4th place. But when I went in, you had 35. So you had 35 both times. But on the games list, you were in 2nd place on 41. And then half an hour later, you were on 4th place on 20. It's affecting you negatively and positively, and me, of course. I don't watch the viewer count usually during stream. I just like to put it out of the way, and I look at it after stream. I look at the concurrent viewers, but I'm pretty sure it's affected me too. If I'm getting 35 1 second and then 20 the next, and the Twitch registers the 20, not the 35, I'm fucking like way down on the list, and then new people aren't coming in to replace anyone that might be leaving. So it's actually it's actually hitting us like harder than people expect, because you weren't on 4th place. You were on like 2nd place, but it had you on 4th place because of the 20 that it registered. It's ridiculous, man. And I've also seen another thing. This isn't to do with you, and I haven't seen this in a while. 2nd place, 100 viewers. 3rd place, 130 viewers. Did you ever see that?
Yes.
Yeah, it's queer. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's like the moment that you enter the website, and like within like less than a split second, it's that's maybe their viewers had dropped for like dramatically.
Yeah. Are you gonna stream Fallout today, dude?
Yes, best gamer. I'm gonna be playing some Fallout today.
Ella and Jake, thank you very much for the host, by the way, guys. And that's cool. I can't wait to see your Fallout stream while I'm chilling. And yeah, that's another thing. And I know this is something we touched on before, but as I've mentioned, you get hosted for 114 and then you have 46. That's actually getting better. Before, you'd get hosted for 114 and you'd still have 30. So at least you're getting something now. I was watching your stream from Millie's stream yesterday, and I don't think it registered me as a viewer, because he hosted you. I was off making food or whatever, and I don't think it registered me as one of your viewers, even though I was watching you from Millie's stream. It's interesting how that works. But yeah, that at least it's getting better. It's not as bad as it was.
It is. Yeah, now I'm no longer hosting people for like 2,000 people whenever I show up with 30 people. So that's good.
Yeah. I've seen that so many times. I host someone for like 2,000. They're so excited, man, and their viewer count goes up like 1. And yesterday, oh my god, the opposite happened. I rated Millie for 1 viewer. I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before. I rated Millie or Jake for 1 viewer. So it actually went the opposite
direction. That used to be an issue. That used to be an issue. We used to raid for like 100, 150 people, and it'd be like, Puzzle Bigfoot hosted you for 1 viewer.
For 1 viewer.
And they'd be like, oh, thanks, Puzzle, for the host. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's a giant raid going on right now. Yeah. What is this?
They think that you, were offline and weren't streaming and just randomly hit them up at a random host. But no, you just finished streaming, and it's a 1 viewer host that ends up being huge. We used to take the mick out of that, actually. Whenever someone rated us or hosted us, we'd say, 1 viewer host, PogChamp! We'd be going nuts in the chat. We did that for a bit of fun. So that's our Twitch news. Any other Twitch news for me, dude? Anything that you know on the grapevine? I think you've been keeping your head low at the moment, haven't you?
Dude, I am so tired.
Really?
I'm
lightweight.
so freaking tired.
Do you want to go for a nap before your stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Go for a power nap.
Oh my gosh, dude, I am dying over here. Oh,
get some of this into you, dude.
I think it's gonna be a later stream today.
Really? You're gonna take a break?
I think so. I'm so dead.
I'm new to Twitch, his best gamer. Old man needs a nap. Yeah. See the beard? See the beard on him, lads? It's sapping his energy. He's the opposite of Samson. Instead of
I've had a lot of energy lately. Wrong. I've had a lot of energy
nighttime.
lately. Yeah,
at the wrong time
right
of the
when
day.
I need to sleep.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, at the wrong time of the day. Dude,
Super wrong time of the day.
get some vodka Red Bulls into you, you'll be fine.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
We'll have our stream later.
Exactly, dude. Do you want to wrap it up so you can get some sleep, or do you want to keep going?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna grab some because I haven't eaten anything at all yet today either. So I'm gonna get some food.
Okay.
Probably try and get a tiny little power nap in before a stream. But yeah, I'm gonna get rolling.
Before you go, let's do our outros because I don't want to have to remove the VOD again or any of that crap. So we'll make it secure for fuzzles, or not fuzzles, for riddles. So guys, that's the end of today's podcast. Thank you very much for hanging out today. This old man needs his sleep, and then he's gonna go off and get some caffeine into him, and then maybe stream some Fallout later. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird not raiding you straight after the podcast, but we'll hit you up with a raid. If when I'm at my computer, we'll hit you up with a host, a one viewer host.
Don't worry about it.
Thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out. I'm glad we managed to get through some Twitch news. Next podcast is in 2 weeks. Let's have a look at the date really quickly. Same time on the 7th of October. 7th of October. I won't see you again until October. And then in October, we're going to have that hour change. So we're going to have to figure that out closer to the time. I'll ask you what time it is now. Then I'll ask you what time it is after the hour change, and then we'll organize it. So guys,
that'll be good.
We'll see you on the 7th of October. Much love and peace out.
Much love. Peace out.